Signore e signori, benvenuti.
Milan are looking to get a flying start here in the long race towards the finish line. This is a day for optimism, for hope, for dreaming of what might be. Red and black wherever you turn, the San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one. Things already rolling.
Madrid really are one of these sides that pride themselves on their ability to maintain possession.
Yeah, and some would say that... Tries a shot! Oh, how good is he? Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
Struck with genuine ferocity. The ball was there at a nice height, and he was able to hit it with great control as well.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Now, what about a counter-attack? That is a great pick-out. Van Dijk spots it and intercepts. Great vision. Camavinga, can he spark a counter here? James. And the pass is intercepted. Rafinha has the space to scheme. That's good play. And he's whipped it across. And he shoots! No, poor contact, nothing on the shot.
Milan really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Milan leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. And he's taking no chances there. James is sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Takes a shot! It's a goal! They are purring, truly purring.
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Oyarzabal, Rafinha. Plenty to aim at here. He's had a shot! Yes! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter, and he's managed to get free. And he's intervened well there. Rafinha, played into space, dinked through. Shoots! And he's stuck it away. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Milan are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from... Surely, Obama! 15 minutes till half-time. Van Dijk. Mbappe. And it's Rice. And that could set him on his way. Oh, shooting chance! And that's a tiny finish. And they're threatening to fly away here.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Now it's Mohamed Salah. Rice. And that's a good ball. He's having a shot! Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Can he get on the end of this? And he's there to get it away. And it's Salah. Can he get it through?
Yeah.
Ball gets flagged offside. Mbomo. Oyarzabal. Shapes to shoot! Well taken goal. Again in a trice, and they are soaring.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not
Ci
careful.
saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
Now it's Rafinha. Oh, they could be caught out here. Oh, that's superb. Great, and the shot! And that's in. They are purring, truly purring. Well, and that is indeed the final act. Staggering, just staggering. Not in their wildest dreams would they have expected a half-time scoreline like this.
Milan really are in control here. They've done exactly what they set out to do. There's a genuine flow about their football, and some of the stuff they've played so far has been great on the eye.
Milan have had it all their own way so far then, and they go in at the break in an utterly dominant position.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 20. Lascia il campo
And
per
we
il
get things going
numero
again.
11. Messi.
Fantech. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Floated through. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Well timed, excellent interception. Kane. And Jamal. Rice is onto this. This is good pressing then.
Foul. Yeah.
That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Akanji. Rice. Has a look up. Oh, great leap! It wasn't a great header in the end. That is very well defended. Now it's Messi. Nicely spread. Mohamed Salah providing an outlet on that flank. It's Salah! And that's a good finish. And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Takes a shot.
Joo, on sutta ja aina batsiin päin.
Madrid appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
And he's found a way past. Kane! And he hits the net.
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
Numero 9. L'affluenza di
Madrid
quest'oggi è
still
di
making a fight of this.
80.607 spettatori.
Mohamed Salah being given no time to dwell on the ball here.
Well, learning from your mistakes and not repeating them is never completely guaranteed, but that rear guard is more focused on him now.
In with the challenge. Milan can breathe again, just.
Well, I thought they
Nah,
got
man.
lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Fantech. Milan do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. And this is Messi. Can he finish? And it's in! And there's your hat-trick hero. He is simply indefatigable.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Now, can they get him away? That has been
Vediamo,
cut
mai.
short. Akanji. And it's Van Dijk. Rice. Unrelenting, uncompromising pressure on him. And here's Rafinha. Alexander-Arnold. And Jamal. Not the most accurate pass. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And it's Messi. Good ball, good take. Now it's Rafinha. And here's Messi. Big chance! It's a goal! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways. I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Numero 19.
Rice.
Viene sostituito con il numero 20.
Mbappe. Mohamed Salah. Now it's Messi. Now this could be a chance. Mbomo. Spread to the right. Mohamed Salah. And that is headed. Mbomo! Keeper always had the measure of that.
Look, we've all been there. Nothing will make him feel much better at the moment.
Numero 8. Lasciano il campo.
And we have our very
il numero
first corner.
16, il numero 18.
Cleared without hesitation. Madrid are looking to go forward now. Mbomo
Ma dai,
looking
scheda
to
da un
take forward.
seriale. I suoi dolci si Barbie, cazzo di A.
Van Dijk. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Knocks it out wide. A probing pass. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Valverde. And it's made its way to him. Burmo. Looking to play him in. Messi. Goes for a shot! And it's in! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
And now he has two. Now it's Mohamed Salah. 5 minutes to add. Pass somewhat off target. Rice. Now Mbappe. And here's Kane. He's found a way through. Donnarumma claims comfortably. And the referee brings it to a close. Milan pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the manner they wanted right from the start.
Ne, malo ćemo promijeniti. Malo ćemo promijeniti. Dodamo. Vidi ovo, Mbappe. Otkud on meni? Otkud on meni? Ja. Bacit ćemo i ovu legendu, malo neki on malo osjeti loptu. Neki on malo osjeti loptu.
Milan can seal the deal here and now. A win guarantees promotion, and their loyal following will settle for nothing less. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So we're very much on the way now. Milan with just one principal objective. 90 minutes of action against opponents who will not give way. And we have our very first corner. Tries to get it clear. Shot is having a shot! Goal, Milan! And with that, they take a giant step towards the promised land. And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, Peter, this now poses the question of stick or twist. Do they immediately go for another one, or sit back and wait patiently for the opportunity to break?
Great vision.
Mbappe!
Rescue. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Threads one in. To tries a shot! Mbappe is magnificent! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. Such thrill, such noise, and how this matters. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Milan are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
And Messi! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Valverde. For Rice. Now it's Mbappe. Burmo. Now it's Mbappe. Can he finish? Rafinha. Burmo. Now it's Mbappe. He'll try from distance. Messi. Now it's Oyarzabal. He's in a great position here. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Begovic.
Ne.
De Jong. Front-footed pressing going on here. Ball looks a good one. Mbappe! And he couldn't finish.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Robertson. Now Mbappe. Maremovic. And it's Rice. Here's the return pass. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Now it's Rice.
Ne, deka, nije buti.
Mbappe.
Ja ćeš ti pored institucije, čovječe, ono šta ti.
Neatly clipped it. And the shot!
Evo,
Yes!
stil Zlatan Ibrahimović, brate.
With that, it is pretty much a done deal.
Recupera o Milan. Aos 33 minutos de jogo. O
Oh,
camisola
one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
A case now of complete control. Mbappe. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, goes for a shot! Robertson. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Taken off it pretty forcefully. Burmo. Akanji. For Rice. Now it's Oyarzabal. Mbappe. Burmo. Great ball if he can get there. Shapes to shoot! And there's a goal! And there's your hat-trick hero. He is simply indefatigable.
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
Shot a goal! He's got
No
a
eto,
goal!
ti 5 tjerane, sad samo čuvat loptu i to je to.
Incredible spell. They are flying.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
This is a... And it's half-time. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved, Peter. They've been
Nije ni
quick into
kumoran,
pretty much
dobro.
everything so far. The only thing you've got to wonder is how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
Milan look as though they have this game won. They've been firing and scoring at will. And we're already back up and running after half-time. De Jong. Rice. Burmo. And the shot! Mbappe! Irrepressible! A finish of true class!
Marcou para o Milan. Aos 51
How
minutos de
many?
jogo, o
Just
G502.
how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
As if 3 weren't enough, this is nigh on utopian. He might be in here. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle.
Ne jebi ga.
Dead in his tracks. Mbappe. And here's Mbappe. Alay Begovic. Oh, look at the space here. Takes a shot! And another try! And a neat finish! And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline
Aos 57
crazy.
minutos de jogo, o camisa
Look,
9.
all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Oj.
Another one. This must be his personal high.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Now it's Oyarzabal. That's destined for the flank. That has been slung wide. Mbappe being hunted in packs.
Oh, look, Peter, this has been a textbook illustration of how not to defend. And finally, they've decided to single him out.
Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Looking for the far post. And it's James. Nice interception, well timed. Chance! And no mistake. And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to
Aos
next?
67 minutos de jogo, o
It's a
camisa 9.
mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Rafinha. Messi.
Uf.
And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge
Ovo
there.
mogu biti crveni.
He knew what was coming.
Žuti,
That's a yellow
dobro je.
card.
Well, there's no question, Peter, what his manager thought of it. He's turned away in disgust.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Akanji. This is De Jong. He's on it. Can he get away?
Variety is the spice of footballing life too. They need to alter their approach and start shifting this ball out wide.
Offside.
Now it's
Nije.
Sluske. He's having a hit.
Mislio sam da je offside
Oh,
ball.
there was plenty on that.
Mbappe most definitely hit it with a lot of venom and little control. It carried hardly any danger.
Akanji. And it's De Jong. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. And that's a good... He's had a shot! And that's a sharp finish. And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
There's the shot! Oh, crossbar! Can he get it through? Now it's Rafinha. And here's Mbappe. Oh, that's delightful. Rafinha. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Mbappe for Rice. Alay Begovic. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? He's found a way through. Chance for a shot! And it's in! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful. To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up. Something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Burmo. And Alay Begovic. Messi. Fagioli. Tries to play it through, and it's made its way to him. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
He's a lucky boy. I've seen cards issued for less. Here's hoping he stays out of further trouble.
And it's Son Heung-min. Rice. Distributed tidily. Alay Begovic. Now it's Mbappe. Caicedo for Rice. Burmo. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Milan are going up, and now they can dream. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Milan really deserve full marks to have come through such a difficult game in the manner they did. There's always a feeling that the fear of losing is what ultimately decides games like this.
Može, pozdrav, u sljedećem videu su od 50 do 100 eura, tako da link je dole u opisu. Maš, znači 50 i 100 eura. 50 eura jedan pozdrav, 100 eura ako doniraš pozdravljam te čitav videoklip. Znači, dakle svake druge treće izgovorene rečenice kaže pozdrav za Haruna, pozdrav za Haruna. Eto, je pošteno tako, brate? Da li tebi pada glava, da li ti se spava?
There is a definite sense of occasion here.
E sad počinje malo ozbilja.
Fire in their eyes. This is a day for hope, for expectation, for renewed ambition. This place is rocking, menacing, intimidating, almost primal, beyond description really. This is just another ordinary day though in the life of the Boca nation. We are just getting started.
Boca Juniors really are one of these sides that pride themselves on their ability to maintain possession.
Yeah, and some would say that that means they play the game the right way.
Yeah, but of course, it's decisive passes that's going to matter in the longer term. There's no good in holding on to the ball just for the sake of it.
Oh, what has happened? And the shot! Goal, Milan! And that is a genuine ground-eat-me-up moment.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
Boca Juniors are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. This looks promising. Good ball, good take. Mbappe! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Mbappe actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Oh, some tackle
No.
that. Now it's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, look at the space here. Takes a shot!
Not sreća, pa ne zna.
And that is wildly off target. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Alajbegovic. Now it's Rice. Mbappe. And a chance! And that's a sharp finish. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
Milan are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Shapes to shoot! Gavi. Isco. Engages and forces him off the ball. And Rafinha. Nicely spread. Mbomo. Mbappe. Goes for a shot!
Will simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here because that was a magnificent save.
And
Oh.
that is out of play. Rice. And it's Valverde. Burmo. Look at the shot at goal! It's a loose ball. Rice. And it's Gavi. Played out to the left flank. Now it's Rafinha. He's found a way through.
Pretty robust defending.
No foul, says the referee. Rice.
No.
Gone well.
Jebote, mat.
Kunde. And Robertson. 30 minutes gone. Rice. Robertson. Now it's Messi. Just eases him off the ball. Rice. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's managed. Great chance! Oh, that is rather wayward.
That's a shame, Peter. Such a great run, but he didn't have that clinical edge.
Rice. And Caicedo. And it's Gavi. Rice. And it's Gavi.
Such good technique.
I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Delivers the ball. Mbappe. Decent chance! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting.
Gol del Milán.
And they are disappearing out of sight.
Número 9.
That is a super smooth goal. Beautiful manoeuvring of the ball. Real chance! Gavi. For Messi. I like Begovic. That looks a good ball through. Nice interception, well timed. Now, can they get him away? Oh, he's found support out wide. And once more, he proves rigid and robust. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. And he's intervened well there.
Se van a jugar 2 minutos de
Gavi.
compensación.
Now that looks a decent ball. That's a bad place to challenge. What's he giving? Milan
Studia.
present their opponents with
Dali
the best
si reale.
possible chance here. And that's one back.
E studia Davis reale.
Formality.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
Número 9.
So could they be onto something here?
Messi.
James. So a temporary halt to the action.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
Milan largely dominant, up by 2 at the break. The scoreline 3-1.
Cambio en el Milán. Número 13. Número 10.
And here is the first touch of the second half.
Número 15.
Short changes him with that pass. Now it's Rafinha. He has found the way through. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Milan different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Ta 27 Roma.
And it's Isco. And this is Messi. It's played through for him. Can he finish? He's got a goal! It is at its...
Ovo je samo eFootball, bro.
the second half.
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me.
Ovo je samo eFootball, bratiamo.
Boca Juniors now just needing one.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Tries to play it through. Now this could be a chance. And he shoots!
Ma jebi mu Kevu, Mbappe jebi mamu.
There is a man right at the top of his game, and he just knows it.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasizes the importance
Bravo,
of having wing
Rafinha.
runners who want to go behind that defence. One
Ah,
good ball, and they're in.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
Milan now in a position far more desirable.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
Cross goes in there. He leaps for it. Oh, crossbar! And there's a goal.
Dobre.
Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be...
Da, oni rade samo update na postojeći,
We've just
tako je.
seen the perfect example.
It's starting to look like a done deal now.
Yeah, it's all happening.
Da sam sebi dadni gol, jebote, sisa.
He's having a hit.
Espectadores de este partido.
And for sure.
I pardon ti je samo taj što je ovo
Well, that's a sign that he clearly feels the need to take it upon himself to
A
try and get
ona-
his side back into this.
na FIFA Ultimate Team. Samo ti je to.
He is through here. Challenge just a bit on the
I ovo
first
faul
side.
nije.
Messi. Mbappe being watched.
Pardon
hawkishly
Ultimate
here.
Team, i to ti je to.
Tries a shot. And a neat finish. Just cruising. They are cruising. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Rafinha! Milan perhaps contemplating their next change here. Now it's Gavi.
Imaš ovaj fazon ko na FIFA ove divizije, igraš, rankiraš divizije. Alo, gdje si krenuo Ronaldinho?
Simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now it's Mbappe.
O, da šutrim Mbappe jeboti svoju strinu.
Dealt with it. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Shot could. There's the header.
Eto ti još jedan gol.
And that's in.
To je znam zato što je sudija svirao na postojeći penal. I ništa više.
There is plenty more to come.
Número 19.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
Número 21.
Milan are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents,
Imaš, drug moj, ako se tebe igra PES i dalje imaš
Thinking about the next goal. When's
patch
the next goal coming?
na
Such an
20 jedinicu,
entertaining watch.
To jest na 2020.
His flag offside.
Imaš skinješ patch, imaš odrađene sve transfere, klubove, imena klubova. Hvala za sve.
It's Rice.
Mislim da su ti patch da je smoke patch u pitanju.
Receives it in a wide position. Chance!
Jedino ne znam.
He's kicked it out. That's a great save.
Look, we've all been there.
Uh, uh,
Not that they
uh.
feel much better at the moment.
Tako ide instalacija i šta treba.
It's out, well played. Played into space.
Znam da mi je kolega pričao da on igra
Looking for the run.
i kaže da su patch odradili veoma lijepo.
Rafinha. Rafinha.
I evo majko, ja ti rekao da ubacuješ, ne da šutaš.
The keeper gets his hands on it. Kimmich. Rice. Now it's Kimmich. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet.
Znaš kako? Više ti raje, drug moj, gotivi PES nego FIFU. Ja tu raju poštujem. Ja PES zadnji put sam igrao
Over to the right flank.
kad je 2020, kad je prestalo da izlazi više, kad su samo napravili ovaj eFootball. Ja apsolutno nisam više ni igrao, ni ništa, igrao sam samo FIFU i to, od FIFU igram samo karijer, mod i ono,
So now we're going to get those
ti na
changes
baraš
we
se
have been
kaže.
expecting. Mikel Oyarzabal
Ali da igram online FIFU ili nešto, to
has a clear show of intent.
Well, it's going to make for a frantic end, Peter. Let's hope he's got enough time to make the impact.
to nisam jer je previše
Valverde. Rice.
previše igrica ubagovana, previše nekih grešaka u samoj igri.
Just seeing the board now.
Ljudi skontaju kako to koristiti, to sve i onda mi se to nije dalo igrati. Evo malo pesa za promjenu i koga šiša.
The less said about that pass, the better.
Pazi, većina svaka igra koja ti na ovakav način se može karakterisati kao pay to win. Jebi ga.
Valverde. So the and the finish. And that's a tidy finish. A horrible wreck. A moment they could well have done without.
Well, you've got to give him credit for
Možeš
pressing so quickly.
i FIFA i PES, gdje god možeš kupovat neke stvari pravim parama,
People something to smile
moraš
about.
staviti pakicu da je pay to win.
Added time.
Nažalost, danas nam je vrijeme tako došlo da je većina igrica
Milan really have hit the
koji su
heights.
na ovakvom žanru i na ovakav fazon da je pay to win.
And that is what tends
Nažalost.
to happen when they do their thing. Mbappe, very much.
Ako nije pay to win, onda su cheateri i tako da tužno vrijeme došlo. Tužno vrijeme došlo da se nema šta pametno ni igrat, ni ništa, tako da ali eto, kad se nekom nešto igra, onda ono nađe i načine i da se poigra i da uživa i bez obzira na sve okolnosti. Bez obzira na te okolnosti šta ga snalazi. Ramputica. Da, evo vadiš, čeko Didier Drogba, Hazard, Camavinga, Rashford. Moj prvi PES koji sam ja igrao bila je PES 6. PES 6 i ko se sjeća šuta Adriana. To je bio prvi PES koji sam ja igrao. Onda nakon toga se redalo. Ali prvi PES na kojem sam baš uživao igrat bila je 2009. I Runi po strani, ja. Na 2009. sam uživao zato što je se pojavila Bekoma Legend. Pojavio se game mode, tako da... To sam baš i dan i noć, iz škole i dođem, 9 kad se pali, odmah igraš, legnem spavat, ustaneš, opet u školu, odeš, vratiš se, opet 9, ajmo pali. Ima ono i PES-ova koji nisu baš toliko dobro odrađeni, da se razumijemo, ali opet...
Milan can almost taste it. They don't need to seal the deal here and now, of course, but their supporters sense that they can do it, and they will settle for nothing else. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So we're up and running. Milan need all the support they can get here. To say this is crucial would be to understate massively. Milan do have a chance to counter here. He's a sharp little ball here. That ball looks a good one. He's got away. Can he finish? It's fallen loose again. Goal, Milan! And with that, they take a giant step towards the promised land. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That's smart play from him, actually, Peter. That goal was all about positioning. He knew instinctively where to be should the keeper have gotten a little jittery.
Milan penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, Peter, this now poses the question of stick or twist. Do they immediately go for
Biće opasan igrač, da.
back and wait patiently for the opportunity to break?
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Mbappe unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Yamal knocks it into space. That pass has been well intercepted. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Aimed beyond the defence. Obama! That's going wide left.
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it, and I bet you the keeper is very relieved.
And he's picked it up out wide. James crosses.
Kamera se sjebala, imaju bug rade na ovom da fiksaju. Teško mi igrati ovako.
It's loose now and they want to get it back. Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
Mbappe clearly was a little selfish there, but I don't think it was a bad attempt.
Drogba is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Može ja igram sa drugačijom kamerom, ali ima neki bug, imaju malo prije došla obavijest da rade na tome, da fiksaju.
And now they can spring out of defense. Muscular approach does pay off here. That's clear cut. It's a free kick. Threads one in. This looks promising. He's picked his way through. And a chance! And he's stuck it away. And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, I'm giving him full marks for the way he exploited the space, Peter, but you really shouldn't be left unmarked in the middle like that. I don't think he could believe his luck.
Ne, pa...
Starting to look very comfortable.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Now this could be a chance. He's in a great position here, and he's managed to get free. He's having a shot! Yes! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! The angle was unkind, but he has hit the spot.
Listen, no one was expecting a shot from there. That's quite outrageous.
Milan find a position of real strength now.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
The message is clear, none shall pass. Over to the right.
Ma ovo ti eks ako voli da igra protiv drugih ljudi.
Oh, now goes for a shot.
Ovo ti eks ako voli da igra protiv drugih ljudi, boga mi.
They are purring, truly purring.
Da eto igrao sam eFootball, nisam igrao, evo ga izađe, brat.
Fabulous, all his own doing.
Meni je stvarno žao što sam te nabušio, druže moj, ali...
Is another.
Jel radi izmjene neke? Igrao sam eFootball, se nisam susrećio sa Ultimate Teamom toliko puno, ali ovo je baš... Tički timeout.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
And Dyke cuts out the pass.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Well, that's and the shot.
Uf, nisam znao će lopta doći do mene.
We really got hold of that.
Milan really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Now it's Drogba.
Drogba clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Shoots!
Oh.
He's had it taken off him. Oh, cracking ball. Played out to the left flank. Cross from Robertson.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
Messi. 2 minutos de descuento. Oh, can he get onto this? Now it's Hazard. And this is Messi. He's found a way through.
Pa ne može Messi proći, gdje će Messi proći?
And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, what a half they've had, cruising to victory, and it's only half-time. Astonishing.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved, Peter. They've been quicker to pretty much everything so far. The only thing you've got to wonder is, how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
Milan look as though they have this game won. They've been firing and scoring at will.
Iskreno mislio da će me čovjek razbit, brate, evo. A i možda čuva neke dobre igrače za drugi half. Joj.
Cambio de jugadores en el Milán. El dorsal 10. El dorsal dorsal 13.
And we get things
El
going
dorsal
again.
19. Serán sustituidos por el
Now it's
dorsal 15.
Mbappe.
El
And the
dorsal
through ball.
22. El dorsal 11.
Ajde, drug moj, hvala ti puno što si svratio.
He's not at all
Retro na
happy with that.
poslu.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Messi, big chance! Not going up front in a hurry. Oh, that's a key interception. Played into
Ja ću još
space.
malo valja se i meni spremat.
This is it's Drogba against the crossbar. Oh, impressive strike.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Milan come out this half somewhat altered.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
And the shot! Oh, it's in the post. No, couldn't hit the target. Now, can they get him away? Robertson. And it's Messi. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He plays one through. And that is expertly dealt with. Valverde. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Drives it in. Shapes to shoot!
Hohoho.
Now there's a chase on to retrieve it. And he's made sure that's not getting through. He's shifted it to the flank.
Stigni. Jou, kakva divna lopta.
He has found the way through. And it's played in. And he's there to clear it. Milan are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Pass somewhat off target. Azar is offering some sort of an apology. Messi! They want to be quick to recover this. Azar.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 26. Será sustituido por
And it's
el dorsal
Valverde.
13.
Rice. And he shot, surely! Oh, terrific save.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Corner number 2 then.
O, brate, ali ti kasniš da ti makazice.
Forward now. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Salah. It's Salah!
Oh.
Well taken goal. That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Barcelona still making a fight of this. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Now that looks a decent ball. Cucurella. Spread it left. Oh, he's found support out wide. Cucurella. Oh, that's ambitious. And no one is overly concerned about that.
Well, if they hope to have any chance of turning this round, they have to abandon their shoot on sight policy. It's just not working.
Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 8. El dorsal 18.
Tries to play it through. Could be danger here. And this is Messi. He's beaten the last man. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Rafinha. That has not gone well. Drogba chasing after it. Now it's Mbappe. Played out towards the right wing. Mohamed Salah has it out wide and inspect. Mohamed Salah! Great football, shot and save.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Takes a shot! And it's come back out to him. And that's a good finish.
Dobro je.
Untouchable, remorseless, relentless. A class of their own. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, you might think I'm being a bit harsh, Peter, but I just can't help the feeling that the keeper should have...
And Messi! And it's in! How many, just how many? The golf in class is vast.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer enough.
And that's it. Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Begden alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening. Well, nothing beats the feeling of getting promoted. The hard work already done, the team can set out to enjoy this game and bask in the adulation of their adoring fans. The San Siro for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate state of... Mbappe! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that. Vinicius Junior. Now it's Mbappe. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Good chance here! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retreat. Oh, he's been caught napping! And it's claimed by the keeper. But it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
Yeah, it's a good start, Peter, and they look hungry for goals, and they'll be aware of having to...
Big chance! And he's heaved it away, shifted upfield. Rafinha, and here's Vinicius Junior. He's picked his way through. Look at... Can he finish? It's a searching pass, and he was quick to react. Mohamed Salah, and he's forced to go back. Played out to the left flank. And here's Vinicius Junior. Bruno Guimaraes finding himself in space. And it's Guimaraes. So still waiting for the first breakthrough here, but it has been a pretty open start.
I actually think both teams are playing okay here. We've had some good attempts, although they've mounted to nothing so far.
Chance, surely! Goal, Milan! And we have liftoff! And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
The first breakthrough.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Now it's Mbappe. He'll try from distance. Denied by an instinctive save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Milan with the corner, they're first. That's a decent clearance. De Jong, Valverde. Spread to the right. And the finish! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Yamal. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. And shifted it to the flank. Alay Begovic. Now here's the delivery. Shoot! Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences.
Mohamed Salah. Yamal. Stood up well to him there. It's come to nothing. Keane. He's got away. That has been cut short. Looking for options for movement.
Milan can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Great chance! And he's stuck it away. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Milan are sitting pretty, 2-0 up. Chance! It's a loose ball. Oh, and the keeper couldn't hold it. This time, surely. Oh, that was no routine save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
It's their second corner of the game. Mbappe gets it away. Milan with another chance from a corner. Corner number 3 coming up. Oh, great leap! He doesn't look too happy with that.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Rafinha. Looking for the run. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And a chance! It's bounced back off the post. And he couldn't finish.
Oh, the pass was sublime. The finish was substandard. What a disappointment.
Mbappe tries to clear. And it's Robertson. Oh, good take and a decent chance! But he's left it. That's the end of the first 45. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Milan firmly in control at the break. 2-0 the scoreline. So the action resumes. That is good alertness. Now it's Mbappe. Robertson gets over and intercepts. Valverde played out towards the right wing. Now it's Mbappe. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Cioè, botte.
Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Keane. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. That is ended up in no man's land. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Martinelli proves just a little bit too strong. Can he finish? And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Ah, that's a shame, Peter. Such a great run, but he didn't have that clinical edge.
Mohamed Salah. Keane. Oh, that's fabulous. Could move up a gear here. Mbappe is in a really good position out wide. There's the header! And it's there! It's all becoming so easy. Devoid of any complexity, but boy was that certain.
Oh, it's a fantastic assist as well, Peter. Delivered at pace, the diversion, that's all that was needed.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
Bruno Guimaraes is fouled. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di 80.113 spettatori.
Alay Begovic being watched hawkishly here.
Yeah, they've set out to man-mark him now.
Tries a shot! That is delicious! A finish right from the top draw!
Gol per il Milan.
His utter joy! He engages with absolute happiness! Well, no goalkeeper would keep that out. It really was a bullet.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
Milan are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming.
Goes for a shot! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Mohamed Salah. And Jamal. Vinicius Junior. Now it's Mbappe. Now Muharemovic. Burmo. Over to the right flank. He has found the way through. And he'll shoot here. And again. Oh, good finish. And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Corinthians needed that. They really needed it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
And he's running through. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. This looks promising. Oh, just a keeper. Shot a goal! They've got to be quick to recover. Oh, what has happened here? And the shot! That's a risky ball, you've got to say.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Ambitious ball here. Real chance! And he couldn't quite make it 6.
Sostituzione per il Corinthians. Numero
So
4.
now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Numero 17. Lasciano il campo
Mohamed Salah.
il numero 11.
Keane.
Il numero 24.
Can he get it through?
Il numero 13.
Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Can he get away here? Mbappe. So what can they make of this? Robertson.
Oh, really well played.
Now it's Kane. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Valverde. Now it's Mbappe. He's on it. Can he get away? He has a look up. And the shot! Pulled out the best in the keeper. James. Vinicius Junior. That has not gone well.
Il quarto uomo indica 4 minuti di recupero.
Vinicius Junior into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. Oh, super ball. Thinks about the shot. Alajbelovic! And it's hit the woodwork and out. That's put paid to the danger. It's a sharp pass. Now there's a fine ball. Vinicius Junior. Now it's Kane. And that's going wide left. He is through here. And Keane! And that is as much as we have time for. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. Milan are looking to get a flying start here in the long race towards the finish line. This is a day for optimism, for hope, for dreaming of what might be. There is a massive sense of expectation emanating from this part of Milan. The giant arena bearing the name of perhaps the finest player ever to don the famous black and blue jersey. It is simply a gorgeous, gorgeous sight. We are just getting started. And the history of this fixture tells us always to expect the unexpected. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, I don't think you're going to get many defenders who are as good as this fella, Koundé, when it comes to building from the back. I mean, he's always boasted impressive forward passes, where you see him hit the front line with diagonals, switch play. He's got a great, varied passing game. But I really have been surprised at how good a ball carrier he is.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final.
Oh,
No.
he has found the way through. He's in plenty of space here. He's had a shot!
A ne, Donnarumma jebuti svoje matere drog.
As openings go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good, very good.
That is fabulous. Just drink it in.
Well, you can't get much more special than that. That's got to be one of the hardest techniques in football, and he made it look so easy.
Inter Milan have their opener. It is a goal of shapes to shoot. Milan with the corner, their first. A few ironic cheers tell the story. Looking to play him in. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Milan clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
That has not gone well. And it's lofted through here. Christensen gets over and intercepts. And it's Rice. Mbappe is in a really good position out wide. Applies the finish! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
Milan really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Tries to pass it through. Good ball. Oh, he's all alone. And takes a shot! Oh, it's gone in! AC Milan are all square. And that really is so impressive.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Serginho is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Mbappe. Well, that looks a decent ball. And Messi! It's loose and there's a race for the ball.
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
Oh, he's found support out wide. There's a no-nonsense tackle. Well, the counter-attack will come to nothing because that is an errant touch.
Yeah, it all looked so promising until unexpected sloppiness intervened.
And it's Messi.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And that has been cleared. That has ended up in no man's land. He's going for goal! Hoisted upfield by the keeper. That looks a cracking ball. He's come in hard. Milan are looking to go forward now. Nicely weighted ball. Elects to cross. Getting up there!
Ei jebod te, grob te jebod, Donnarumma.
And they're back in front. A great delivery and a finish to match.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Valverde. Not the most accurate pass. Rice. Oh, good taking of Mbappe! Oh, he's tripped him right on the cusp of the penalty area.
Che capolan?
And he could not have picked a worse time to give one away. This further to improve their cause. Brilliant save from Donnarumma. And it's Savage.
indica 2 minuti di recupero.
Serginho's cross. He leaps for it. Oh, it rattles the bar. And that is doing no harm at all. Robertson tries to play it through. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, nicely intercepted. And it's half-time. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. Neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
Well, it's been a proper derby so far, no doubt about that. Intense and utterly captivating. So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest.
Moj Donnarumma.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 13. Numero 10.
So
Numero
the action
19.
resumes.
Lasciano il campo per
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down.
And the shot! And he's quick to get rid. Mbappe. Oh, that's fabulous. Showing great feet there. Donnarumma deals with that nice and simple. Rice promptly onto that, and that is that. He's found a way through, and Messi! Mohamed Salah! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
It's really well read here, but having done the hard part, he'll be slightly disappointed not to make more of it.
And he was quick to react. Milan come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
Knocks it into space. Picked out brilliantly. Long ball looking to counter. Oh, Red, nice interception. And here's Mbappe. Mohamed Salah. Good read, needed to be. Messi. Looking for the run. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Well, they are still trailing, and they require a change of fortune pretty sharpish. Messi. Vieri, whose purpose now is to complete a hat-trick. Searching pass he's played there.
Milan may only be one behind, but they're showing much in terms of threatening parity.
And Messi! Serginho is there, and he can get that clear. Great ball, and he's in here. Mbappe.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Oh, good spread. Nice bit of trickery. He's found a way through. A hefty challenge, but fair enough. De Jong, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Messi! Denied by an instinctive save.
Messi clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And he's in on goal. Shoots!
Tipos. Che moi tipos.
Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 11.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Numero 3.
Inter Milan go up by 2 and are looking good.
I wonder if the manager is tempted to go for another and really kill the game off completely. I, for one, think he should now.
Now it's Mbappe. Neuer breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Into the last quarter of an hour. That is good alertness. Messi. Rice. That's destined for the flank. He's having a pop! And that really should have been that.
Rice is fully aware of how important that could have been. Probably game, set and match.
Rice is there and he can pick it up. Vieri. Valverde. And the pass is intercepted. De Jong has created one goal already. Here's a shot! Robertson. Rice. Messi. What's going wide left? Looking here to chip it through. Christensen kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And it's Koundé. Spread it left. He's shifting through the gears here. And he can thump it away.
Ti gira, ubio me te.
And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And it's Salah. De Jong gets it clear. Rice. And here's Messi. Now it's Mbappe. Nicely spread. Shaw spots it and intercepts. Spread out to the left. And that's played in low. Relentless! Just relentless! With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly. And the referee brings it to a close. Milan cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling.
Nemoj Donnarumma, pa ti meni 2 gola skrivi Donnarumma moj. Ti meni 2 gola skrivi Donnarumma moj dobri. Dobra ti... Ja ne mogu da vjerujem. Čovjek 2 gola mi skrivi.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So that's got things underway. Well, here we go then with this bundle of joy and excitement. That has always been Ronaldinho. His career, a thing of legend. Imagine if you were to name... And he shoots! It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, that's why we love the beautiful game, to see excitement like that. The run was dynamic, the finish disappointing.
Simons. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Yeah, definitely not much wrong with what he tried, all things considered. The defence were just well prepared for what was coming.
Xavi Simons makes a dash for it. Aims beyond the defence. Caught offside that time. That's a good ball out wide. Now it's Ronaldinho. Now it's Simons. Xavi Simons going face-to-face with his great rival. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Yeah, we guessed that this scenario could take place because he's up against pace.
Simons! And he has produced there the crispest of hits.
Well, the keeper looks perplexed. That was hit with real ferocity.
Looking for options for movement. So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
First quarter of an hour gone. Rice. Good ball, good take. Messi has it in a wide position. He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. Milan really could have done without this. This for 1-0. Brilliant save from Donnarumma.
Oh, once the save was made, the change to both mindsets could be hugely telling now.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. He shifted it to the flank. And it's Simons. Burmo. And it's Rice. Nicely spread. Now that looks a decent ball. This has gone, that's a foul. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Super.
Yeah, plenty of jostling in that box. They just need a good delivery.
Decent chance! Goal! Turkey!
Brate.
That was fabulous. The most adept of touches, the smoothest of finishes.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
So the first goal of the game.
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down.
Brate, niđe veze, faul.
Not the most accurate pass. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Shot could be on. Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And here's Mbappe. He's had a shot! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post.
Ja imam crveni. Divno.
Yamal. Oh, shooting chance!
Da imam crveni, divno.
And it's in. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And that is stunning. Just too hot to handle.
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
And now he has two. Things starting to look very comfortable. And the shot! And no mistake. Oh, delicious. Such devilish curl.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Shift in momentum, perhaps.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now?
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Burmo? No, not quite on the same wavelength. Rice. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Oh, he's found support out wide. He has found the way through. Chance, surely! And there's a goal! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Bože,
And with
vese,
that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
So the lead now is 2.
I wonder if the manager is tempted to go for another and really kill the game off completely. I, for one, think he should.
Ej, jebi ga.
Burmo gets his final warning.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Oh no. He's going for goal!
Brate, niđe veze,
That
materijem.
forcefully.
I think it was one of those, Peter, where he's caught it too well. He's not even looking at the keeper, so he knew where everything was.
And that is a good ball to find him. Plenty to aim at. He's having a shot! And it's hit the woodwork and out. Mbappe. And the shot!
Ne vidim ništa od ove kamere, ne vidim ni koliko sam blizu igrača, ne vidim ništa stare. Niđe vezi. Materi.
Well, Peter, there's no doubting that
Stvarno
the
niđe vezi.
situation is quite bleak when you're not only losing but a man down as well. And while the break is most welcome in giving the opportunity for the players to regroup, there's no doubting that the next 45 minutes are going to be extremely difficult.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon.
Substitution for AC Milan, number 19, Brian Mbumo.
And here is the first touch of the second half.
Number 10.
Milan come out for this second half with a different lineup. The manager has made a big call here.
Lionel Messi.
Crosses it in here.
Zašto si pustio loptu?
Number 15. Mohamed
Crossed in again.
Number 24.
Cleared away.
Nemoj Messi. Lopta na tebe ide direktno, ti puštaš loptu.
Very first quarter.
Gdje je Messija? Gdje je Messija, majko moja?
A sharp pass. Turkey are looking to go forward now. Turkey have it back and can go again. Pass somewhat off target. Milan different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. He's shifting through the gears here. And he shoots. And he's there to get it away. Rafinha. Oh, a delicate chip through. Tacho spots it and intercepts.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap.
Can he finish? A real chance and a real let-off.
Oh, it's a brilliant effort, you have to say that. He clearly wanted to do it in style.
And it's Simons. Mbappe. Tacho wins the duel this time. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Just about up to the hour now. Simons. Takes a shot! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Valverde clears without hesitation. It's Ronaldinho! Oh my word, that is quite something! A finish right from the top draw.
Turkey after 64 minutes.
Untouchable, remorseless, relentless. A class of their own. He gave it plenty and some. Trashed it in.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely...
Ronaldinho!
James.
Coming on to replace him is
Milan do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And he's cut it out. Well, that pass isn't the best. Oh no! Goes for a shot!
Ništa ovaj gašenje.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his...
Ja, brate, ne mogu da vjerujem. Čovjek je svirao 2 faula na duel, brate moj.
Shapes to shoot! And another try! It's a
To.
goal! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
The goal scorer for
Well, I think
Turkey
we've reached the point
after
when
72
even
minutes
damage
is
limitations is no
number
longer an option.
17, İlhan Mansız.
Turkey are having a ball here.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure for me.
It's Lewandowski!
Number
Put out the
22.
best in the keeper.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Number 27.
Turkey have their second corner now.
Number 15. Robert
And
Lewandowski.
the finish! Oh, good finish. And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
75 minutes in.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more...
Goes for the shot!
İlhan Mansız.
Now it's Messi. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
It's admirable, but ultimately he didn't know when to look for support.
Can he finish?
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Lewandowski,
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
he's got away. Lewandowski gets on his bike and on the move. Shoots! And it's in! How many, just how many? The golf in class is vast.
After 82 minutes
Well, it's a
in.
goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Robert Lewandowski.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Robert Lewandowski.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
He's found the way through. Foden! Oh, he really got hold of that. Rice. Valverde. That has not gone well. That's beautifully weighted. James. Valverde. That has been cut short. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Milan clearly should have gone
For the easier pass, now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Valverde. It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, this is a great position.
Have been indicated.
That's put pay to the danger. Rice. That is ended up in no man's land. De Jong. And it's Messi. And he opts to go forward. Looking for the run. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Valverde. That is good alertness. Mbappe. So that's it. It is all over. Milan have very little in the way of excuses here. Simply having no answer to a display that was stunning, scintillating. There was to be only one outcome.
Hello, everyone. Please turn to
So,
the
Jim,
screen
how do
for
you
a
reflect
special
on
appeal
what we've
for
seen?
upcoming
Milan
fundraising
desperately failing to impose themselves on the game. Decidedly flat, disjointed in so many areas on the pitch, and you're never going to win like that.
So thank you very much.
Signore e signori, benvenuti.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Red and black wherever you turn, the San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one. They're up and running then. It's just beyond his reach. Oh, Red, nice interception. Nicely aimed pass. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, it's a great... Mbomo! Brilliant from Mbomo! A finish of true class!
Gol per il Milan.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly. And that's it. And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. And that's it. Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.
To bi bilo to rad. Ja vas pozdravljam, onda još malo spava dok ne krenem na posao. Vidjet ću da li će večeras Balk live, ali mislim da ne. Subotu ako ne budem radio, družimo se isto ovako rano. Eto, hvala svima. Jebi ga. Išlo kako je išlo. Dvije utakmice, ljudi me zgazili i to je to. Jebi ga. Ljudi igraju. Šta je tu? Ja vas pozdravljam. Ćao, zdravo. Budite dobri.